They thought I was done, I'm not. I'm back on the block, ain't talking about slinging no rock. Knock off the Giants with scripture, I don't need a weapon. Somehow they still say I'm like Pop. I tell them pull up the show, didn't stop. This spot is good enough to teach to the flock. We go to war for our people every time. Just cause we know it's done, we gotta watch. We hit the streets to bring in the strangers. Preach to the hood, we used to the danger. Whether it's sunny or whether it's storm, we gotta bring them the word of the Lord. Here's coming about a mile away. War cry, got the block shaking. I ain't made it, but I fight daily. I don't want the Lord to replace me. I don't need a speaker at camp. I put in the work cause I wanna be stamped. My brother, he bringing it out and I'm amped. The haters, they left, so we had to revamp. New logo, new garment, same vision, same doctrine, same leaders, same souls, willing to follow. I wanna be found in that number. I wanna be part of the 100.
Hey, how you been doing? Hey, how you been living?
Repenting.
Hey, what been the move?
God's mission.
Hey, what keep you going?
Ambition.
Hey, how you been doing?
I'm tapped in.
Hey, how you been living?
Repenting.
Hey, what been the move?
God's mission.
Hey, what keep you going?
Yeah, ambition. They thought the Rona was stopping the word. They thought the slander would hinder the church. They hope we stop and go back to the world. Mad cause we constantly travel the earth. New church in a different city. Christian church getting left empty. We done with the lies, repenting. Won't stop till it's done, complete a mission. Ain't sad with the blues, but I stay boarded. Whole garment, that's 4 quarters. Incoming, that's the 4th quarter. Kingdom of heaven, new world order. You preaching the name again. You preaching for fame again. Your honor been stayed again. You acting the same again. You came with your weapons, but we got the Bible. We came to win.
Hey, how you been living?
Repenting.
Hey, what been the move?
God's mission.
Hey, what keep you going?
Ambition.
Hey, how you been doing?
I'm tapped in.
Hey, how you been living?
Repenting.
Hey, what been the move?
God's mission.
Hey, what keep you going?
Ambition.
Hey, how you been doing?
I'm tapped in.
Hey, how you been living?
Repenting.
Hey, what been the move?
God's mission.
Hey, what keep you going?
Ambition.
Hey, how you been doing?
I'm tapped in.
Hey, how you been living?
Repenting.
Hey, what been the move?
God's mission.
Hey, what keep you going?
Ambition.
Hey.
But ain't nobody really trying to probe them. They probing the Israelites, trying to associate us with all kinds of evil and all that. But here you got straight up terrorists that's going out killing our people wholesale, and nobody's trying to connect the dots. That's why they're not talking. Where's the ADL at? Where them bastards at? Where's all of this protection of blacks and all this?
Red devils steady talking shit, acting like they love my people, but they really counterfeit. Take a look at their resume, see if they legit. It's a lot of bodies dropping, we ain't seen them demons yet. Like where you was at? Where you was at when they killed Tamir Rice? Where you was at when they killed Dante Wright? They drop our bodies when they see us shining bright. So we strong in the Lord and the power of his might. Take flight and become illuminated on a hater set. Babylon on fire, burning hotter than the cradle. Gotta really love your people, do no evil to your neighbor. Cause we look into the heavens as we waiting on our savior. Where you was at? Where were you was at? The blame was in the news. Where were you when George Floyd get the boot? Where were you when they killed Sheen Carter? Where were you when they slayed all the martyrs? ADL, Canary Mission, SBS, BBC, Greenback, Martyr Rice, Millstein, back to the side. You got enemies, yeah, I said it, get at me. You ain't no friend of me, alive just like your daddy. What was that energy when Brianna's body was riddled with all them bullets? So I know you talking ish on your Twitter. We got you triggered, pushing your buttons, yeah, we got the coast with nukes. We know you're dukes, and it's a habit when we out spread the truth.
You are now flying.
Applying pressure to the pedal breaking. Lord know we dedicated. Revealing truth to our people, we been miseducated. Great awakening taking place and they can't decimate it. Truth serum that can't be replicated. Get medicated, this that Psalms 10780. We got this truth and can't keep calm. On the corner dropping bombs, can't be detonated. Jump from coast to coast like LeBron, but we never only P we pushing in this heat, hitting harder than the desert eagle bullet hit the earth with the line. Let it sink and we gon' hook 'em. We had idols in our mind. Heard this word and we forsook 'em. All in Memphis, no more rent. We raised another 12. They say the truth hurts, so we labor in travail. From NYC to Houston, from LA to Riverdale, talking truth, taking the kingdom in the gates of wicked hell. Just touchdown, I ain't got my foot on the brake. Truth got my mind, I'm feeling renewed every day. Giving sight to the blind, it's something we do every day. And I don't care if what I'm saying make you feel away. Yeah, let's talk truth. Let's talk about it. Yeah, let's talk truth. Let's talk about it. Yeah, let's talk truth. Yeah, hear what I'm saying. Let's go inside the book. Let me go make it plain. Let's talk truth, y'all. We can't settle for less, cause we got everything that we need and we see it, no need for professor. And I just been seeing the dreamers, I know that they lie, they here to come test us.
Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. Welcome back to another week of Let's Talk Truth, all right? The raw, real, uncut biblical truth concerning the issues pertaining to God's people. All right, today you got myself, Captain Emmanuel, to my right.
Officer Jonah.
To my left,
Officer Zachariah.
you got Officer Larkin reading for us. All praise to the Most High. So today, as y'all can see the topic, put it up on the screen, IT. Apologists, Christian heretics, and paganists. All right? So today, you may not know what an apologist is, right? They really don't matter. They're really not important, right? They're nothing.
Right.
But they are basically today's what's the word I'm looking for? The pessimists. Like during the time of Christ, the people that followed him around and tried to challenge him and stuff like that. That's them, right? They follow us around. They try to make videos. They try to ride the wave of the Israelites, making the Bible great again. Damn. You understand? We flooding social media with content about the Bible every day, 24/7. They see like, damn, yeah, the Christians supposed to be doing that.
Right.
So now they trying to make content and they try to follow us around and they try to make videos teaching in the classroom setting and stuff like that because they see the truth is spring up out of the earth.
That's right.
And they got a problem with that. Just like the Pharisees had a problem with Christ rising up. They wanted to stop that thing. All right, so we're gonna deal with them apologists today. But before we do that, make sure y'all donate to the Booster Club. All right? Also, hit that like button, drop a comment, drop a flame, share on all your social media pages. Come on, brother! Because it's going down today. All praise to the Most High. That's right. Proverbs chapter 8, verse 6.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 8 and verse 6. Therefore I will speak of excellent things, and the opening of my lips shall be right things. For my mouth shall speak truth, and wickedness is an abomination to my lips.
So today you're going to learn the truth about these apologists. Now, one of the reasons why they are coming up a lot as of recently, because you had this dumb, idiotic Negro named Billy How the hell are you like a Pan-Africanist, Egyptologist, conscious Negro? Nigga. But you a black man named Billy.
Billy.
Huh? What the hell? Make it make sense.
It don't count. It don't.
Billy
How is that
Carson.
hurtful?
Hey, Billy's watching online catching strays right
He sound like a nigga in a pulpit or something. He sound like a nigga that'll be in a suit and tie, but doing the warm-up sermon before the main white pastor.
Benny Hinn.
You understand? Billy Carson.
Get some help.
So this dumb Negro went on a platform with an apologist, and he got confounded. All right. So put that on the screen. That's the video. Now, a lot of other Christian apologists capitalized off of this confounding taking place and made content out of it. I think this is the biggest video. So the brother to the left is Billy Carson. The brother to the right is just a Christian apologist capitalizing off of what happened. He has nothing to do with it. But he put his face on there instead of the Edomite that actually confounded him. But the point is, you see it got 1.3 million views in 6 days.
That's crazy.
All right, go to the next image. Damn. So this is the Edomite that actually confounded Billy Carson. Now, he didn't confound him in the scriptures, by the way. Let me get that clear. Right. He just posed a question from a book that were concerning a book that Billy Carson thought he was finna quote, that he usually quotes to try to confound Christians, but the Edomite just so happened to have it. Looked the stage like a setup, like, you know, whatever the case. But y'all ever seen Scooby-Doo, like the movie with the human people?
Yes. Right. That's Shaggy.
Yeah.
Definitely
That's
Shaggy.
that's definitely like Shaggy. Like him. Like that's him.
Sheesh.
I would say put it up, but I ain't gonna do it. So now his videos like this one, right? For example, I believe this is Christmas is not a pagan holiday. A lot of these videos didn't even have above double-digit views. When I say double-digit, I'm not talking about 10K, 11K, 12K. I'm talking about 10, 11, 12.
Crazy.
Like his videos will have like 55 views, 84 views, 132 views, stuff like that, right? So after he went viral for confounding Billy Carson, a lot of people started to tune in, check out his channel. And I'm going to show y'all the numbers and how much he increased and all of that. But I'm just showing y'all the comments under his videos. So you see like the top comments. How many came to this channel only after Wes Huff's demolition of Billy Carson. Then the other one say, Billy Carson referred me to this channel. New excited subscriber. Go to the next one. It's another one of the videos. They ain't have a whole lot of views at all. Who else is going down the West Hole thanks to Billy? So, like I said, when you look at the clip, to be honest, I don't know. Look like the nigga might have, you know, voluntarily
got deep platform.
sold out to help them, you know what I'm saying, push their platform by having that viral moment. I don't know. All right? We'll go to the next one. Right? This is another video. I forgot what he was explaining in this one. But look at the scroll back up. So when he's explaining stuff concerning Jesus, he uses the image of Cesare Borgia, showing that he is not when these so-called scholars pull out all these books and seem like they really defending the faith and all of that, they are not defending the faith. They going out of their way to the extreme to defend and fight for white supremacy. And it always manifests in a form of them still, despite having no biblical proof of foundation. Matter of fact, they can go in many of these same books and it'll say that he does not have the appearance of a Caucasian. But they will persistently utilize that same false image.
Message.
But anyway, who is here because of the Billy Carson debate? Me. Thank you, Wes. I just subscribed. Thank you so much. So the point is that debate with this Edomite, this apologist, he drew a lot of people to his page. All right, go to the next clip. The next, what's his name? So shout out to Bishop Nathaniel Double Underside Bishop.
That's right.
He had let us know this Edomite Wes Huff, whose channel was unknown for years, he used to get a max of 55 views per video.
Dang.
But after he embarrassed Billy Carson, he gained 117,000 subscribers.
Wow.
Viewers. This ain't right. For real. And because that's what they do. All right, that's one of their tactics. They try to cloud chase, like I said, ride the wave, stuff like that. But don't fret, brothers and sisters. They are not a threat at all. Get 2 Timothy chapter 3 real quick. Sir. 2 Timothy. Matter of fact, read Titus 1 and 10, and y'all can jump in and not be silent.
The book of Titus, chapter 1 and verse 10.
Go ahead.
For there are many unruly and vain talkers.
There are what?
For there are many.
There are what?
There are many unruly and vain talkers.
So it's many unruly and vain talkers. Billy Carson is one of them, right? The dumb Negro, like I said, he got many dumb doctrines trying to debunk the Bible or whatever. It just so happened to be an Edomite that he goes on the platform, because we would have handed his ass to him the same damn words in the scriptures. But, you know, like I said, he's one of those unruly and vain talkers. But the same dude he got confounded by Wes Huff, he's also an unruly and vain talker.
Right.
This ain't right. But white supremacy, Christianity.
Exactly.
He's a liar too. Go ahead.
For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers.
And what?
And deceivers.
So they not, like I said earlier, their objective is not to defend the faith or defend the gospel, because the gospel does not include them.
Don't fall for it.
Right. They try to deceive you into holding on, right, to the Anglo-Saxon Roman Catholic religion called Christianity, that's really just paganism with a white image of Christ stamped on the front. You understand? That's it. He's a deceiver. Go ahead.
Especially they of the circumcision.
Now go to 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 13.
The book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3 and verse 13.
Go ahead.
But evil men and seducers.
And what?
But evil men and seducers.
Evil men and seducers, right? Meaning people that know how to speak well. They got all these books. They seem educated, very theocratic, theological, whatever the hell the word is, right? They deem themselves as scholars. They're able, with their great swelling words, they're able to seduce people into thinking that they have the answers and they're correct. God said, many evil men and seducers, go ahead,
shall wax worse and worse.
Shall do what?
Wax worse and worse. Deceiving and being deceived.
So in the last days, you're going to see a lot of people come about, get huge numbers, seem like they know what the hell they talking about. God said they're deceiving, and there's a multitude being deceived by them. Yep. That's what we're going to see in the last days. So don't worry. We're gonna dig fully into the Apologists and Wes Huff himself later on, but we just wanted to get you abreast as to why this guy is, relevant enough to be, mentioned on the show.
Right.
Because we talk about what matters to our people, but our people are very easy.
That's right.
So we got to go ahead, dig his grave, and, drop him in.
That's right.
Y'all brothers got something before we move on?
Get 1 Timothy 4 real quick, just to land back off what Cap already brought out. Get 1 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 1.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 4 and verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly, that in the latter times some should depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits.
To what?
To seducing spirits.
What's crazy is, and we always talk about, you can do nothing against the truth before it.
Right.
What our people fail to realize, what the apologists fail to realize, is everything they do is the fulfillment of Bible prophecy. Them speaking these things, them making these videos, them getting all the clout from speaking against the Israelites. Amalek. Paul already said this will happen in the latter days. These seducing spirits, they use words like hermeneutics, what's the word? Exegesis. And they all about what? Proof, right? But then they turn around and put a white image of Christ up in their videos.
Keep reading. Giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils.
That's who they are, come on.
Speaking lies and hypocrisy.
And that's the hypocrisy in it, because on one hand, they want us to prove everything that it is that we're saying, just to turn around and put out a bowl of lies, starting with the image of Christ. Read.
Having their conscience seared with an hot iron.
Guess what? A lot of these dudes, they gone, especially the other nations. We're not worried about them. But a lot of our people are lost in these things as well. Conscience seared with a hot iron. But for those of you that are still aware, we putting all that in the coffin today.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Message. Good? And our praises. So like I said, we're going to get back to the topic in a little bit. But before we move on with the topic, we got to deal with the gem of the week. Bring us in, IT. All praises to the Most High God. So, I really don't give a damn. I was finna say I hope y'all don't, but I really don't give a damn. But some may view this as hypocrisy by us, going in on Edomites, but then showing the Edomite dropping the gem. But this give me Psalm 64 verse 8 real quick. This is how you know Edomites can drop gems. For real. Watch this, y'all.
Psalm chapter 64 and verse 8.
Go ahead.
So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
They shall what?
So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
So God said the wicked, they will make their own tongue fall upon themselves. They will declare their own downfall.
Right.
You understand what that is?
All that see them shall flee away.
All right. So watch. This is a prime example of that. Play that clip.
America has lost their moral compass. America will be judged because of the abortions, the homosexuality, the LGBTQ agenda, the pornography that pours out of Hollywood, California. America will be judged. Under Barack Obama, they approved same-sex marriage. Do you think God is going to just turn his head and look the other way? What did God do to Sodom and Gomorrah? You know the story of Sodom and Gomorrah? What did God do to both of those cities? Why did he do it? Well, if you don't know, folks, look up. Look up the information. He destroyed them. They no longer exist because they violated God's laws. According to the Bible, a marriage is between a man, a biological man, and a biological woman.
All righty then. Now that's all facts. That's all facts. But get Psalms 49 and 11. So the reason why Edomites got to say stuff like this is because the notion for, I ain't going to say for whatever reason, because of Christianity. Christianity teaches that 2 Chronicles 7 and 14 is talking about America. If my people humble themselves, God will heal the land.
Oh, my God.
Don't fall for it.
They have they do not see this place being judged or coming to an end. They do not. Right? This is one nation under God, indivisible. You understand?
Right.
That's the doctrine.
Stop it.
And God talks about that. Read that.
The book of Psalms, chapter 49, verse 11.
Go ahead.
Their inward thought is.
Their what?
Their inward thoughts is.
This is the inward thought of an evil, despicable white man. The thing is, he's been able to put it in a spiritual capsule and drug everybody in his country with it. You understand? This same inward thought. A lot of Negroes have fallen victim to the addiction. You understand? The same inward thought of this delusion. But God said the inward thought is what?
That their houses shall continue forever.
The general, the average white person, right, especially Christians, they don't believe that, for one, this is Babylon the Great. They don't believe that. And they don't believe that this place, like all previous kingdoms, you understand, they don't believe that God will destroy this place. They think this thing is going to continue. Go ahead.
And their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own name.
Right, America. Named after Amerigo Vespucci. That's what they think. They think this place is going to last forever. That's the inward thought. But the wicked himself is able to declare with the surface level of biblical knowledge that he's able to gain by the dispensation given unto him. You understand? Wait a minute. Sodom and Gomorrah, they got destroyed because they was a gay capital.
Right.
America is the gay capital of the world today. Right. America gonna be judged too. Get that in Jude verse 7. Jude verse 7.
Jude verse 7.
Now this is the thing. Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed when? In the book of Genesis. Genesis is in the Old Testament. You understand? Way before Jesus Christ walked the earth. But so, why did I say that? I say that because the Christian doctrine is Jesus changed everything. You understand? We can do all things through Christ.
How is that helpful?
Have America last forever. You understand? But I'm going to show you something that the apostle, Jude being an apostle, I'm going to show you what they taught, what they understood. Jude verse 7.
Even as Sodom and Gomorrah.
Even as what?
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Even as Sodom and Gomorrah in Genesis chapter 19. Go ahead.
And the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication.
So what fornication was it specifically? When you read Leviticus 18, it's a whole bunch of types. The main one is mankind lying with mankind as with womankind.
Hey, yo.
Right? Bati boys. You understand? Sword fighting.
Nigga,
That's the fornication that they gave themselves over to. Go ahead.
And going after strange flesh.
Going after strange flesh. They tried to rape angels.
Hey,
Come
yo.
on.
Are set forth for an example.
So Sodom and Gomorrah from the time of Genesis 19, way before the Gospel of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
Help me.
Way back then, God said they were set forth for what?
For an example.
Come on.
Suffering the vengeance of eternal fire.
So if they're an example, right, they suffered eternal fire, meaning that city is a heap to this day. Never was inhabited again after the fire fell from heaven upon it. God said that they were set forth for an example. This was taught post-Christ. So
Y'all
if
better take
Sodom
heed
and
to that.
Gomorrah was destroyed by fire for the fornication that they was committing, what the hell do y'all think gonna happen to this place? Put your thinking caps on, fellas. If a redneck Edomite with an American flag in his background can discern that America is going to be destroyed, this country is going to be destroyed for what they doing. I mean, it's obvious. It's apparent. Read your Bible.
Right.
Matter of fact, give me that Revelations 11 and 8.
Yes, sir.
Look out. You know, we slow.
Cognitive dissonance is a real thing.
Yes.
And that's what it is when they see these scriptures.
Christianity. All these smart big words for damn Stockholm syndrome, Christianity,
Right.
cognitive dissonance, Christianity,
Facts.
being a crackhead, Christianity. It's all the same thing. One word, Christianity. Come on.
Revelation chapter 11 verse 8.
Read.
And the dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city.
The dead bodies is talking about the Israelites, both kingdoms, southern kingdom and northern kingdom. God said their dead bodies, their spiritually dead bodies shall lie where?
In the streets of the great city.
So hold that. Give me that in Revelation 14. What is the great city in the book of Revelation? Come on.
The book of Revelation chapter 14 and verse 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, is fallen, that great city.
So Babylon is that great city. So what we read in Revelation 11 and 8 is making reference to Babylon, mystery Babylon the Great. Go back to Revelations 11 and 8.
Revelation chapter 11 verse 8.
Come on.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city.
The Israelites will be spiritually dead, meaning this is the place in which they would discontinue from their heritage. This is what Jeremiah talked about when he said they would discontinue from their heritage and serve their enemies in a strange land. You understand? This is that place. We will become spiritually dead here. Defiled with the dead. Mentally, spiritually. Disconnected from our heritage. Go ahead.
Which spiritually is
So
called.
this place is spiritually called a couple of things. We know it's called biblically Babylon. But it's spiritually called what?
Sodom.
What?
Sodom.
What?
Sodom.
What?
Sodom.
What?
Sodom.
Come on.
And Egypt.
Sodom and Egypt. Now remember that. Remember that. Remember that.
That's the Bible. Right?
Sodom and Egypt. Go ahead.
Where also our Lord was crucified.
And where was Christ crucified? Jerusalem. So it's spiritually denoted as three things. Spiritual Sodom, spiritual Egypt, spiritual Jerusalem. But we dealing with spiritual Sodom. Again, the biblical gay capital. God said the great city, the last ruling kingdom in the last days, they would have that same spirit. Jude said what happened to them is set forth for an example. You understand? Meaning that history is a preview of the future of this place. You understand? So that's the gem that the Edomite dropped. Y'all brothers got something on that?
Sir.
Is that good?
Yes, sir. Let's get Revelations 18:4 real quick. Real quick. Because what he's saying is true. America gonna fall. It's written in the Bible for us to learn so we can get ourselves together. But read what you got.
Revelation chapter 18 and verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues.
Read on.
For her sins have reached unto heaven.
America's sins reached into the heavens. That's what we're dealing with. While the Sodom, the evil, the pedophilia, these are the sins. Read on.
And God hath remembered her iniquities.
And God remembered her iniquities. Watch this. Read on.
Reward her, even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double, according to her works.
What does that mean? God's going to judge America. And he's going to judge them with double unto the double evil they've been doing in this earth. But that's all I got.
That's the New Testament.
That's New Testament.
Is there any newer?
Don't get no newer than
in the book of Revelation? All right, all praise to the Most High. So now put the thumbnail back on the screen. So the topic today is Apologists, Christian heretics, and Paganists. So we're going to show y'all a few heresies that they push, right? And now remember, go back to Titus 1 and 10 real quick. Titus 1 and 10. I'm going to explain the bottom part of the verse.
Titus chapter 1, verse 10.
Come on.
For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers.
It's going to be a lot of people that spread Christianity and other dumb doctrines. It's going to be a lot of them. They just talk.
They just talking.
Come on.
Especially they.
Especially
they of the circumcision.
So y'all know what that means? Especially niggas. Dumb niggas. Black people. All right?
Stop it.
We're gonna show y'all some black apologists. You know, they just like every other thing, we have to put some type of byword. You know, that's occurred. Deuteronomy 28:37.
To this day,
we got to put a byword on anything that we associated with that's tied to the white man, so you can know that it's, you know, it's less than.
Right.
So the white people, they're apologists. Black people are urban apologists.
Wow.
You understand?
Urban.
So we gonna deal like the scriptures say, Judah first. Hell is this. We gonna look their ass first, biblically. All right, put this sister on the screen. Watch this.
Here's one of the many reasons I don't believe the descendants of the transatlantic slave trade are the Hebrew people of the Bible. The return to Egypt, so chapter 28, verse 68, and the Lord will bring you back in ships to Egypt, journey that I promise that you should never make again, and there you shall offer yourselves for sale to your enemies as male and female slaves, but there will be no buyer.
Stop.
When
You better shut your black lips.
Before we get into her explanation as to why this verse is the main reason why she don't believe that her people are God's people, is she's reading Deuteronomy 28 verse 68, which is the main reason why you better know we God's people.
hit the bomb!
But she's reading, you can see that the version of the Bible she's reading from at the top is ESV. English Standard Version. All right? The damn devil. So this is not the correct version. And we're gonna show you.
Oh, hell no!
We're going to give y'all a proper understanding. Right? But she's already starting off of the wrong foot. She's starting off on the wrong foot. You understand? She's reading a very, very tainted version of the Bible. Go ahead.
When did descendants of the transatlantic slave trade return to Egypt? This is where the average Hebrew Israelite will say, well, America is spiritual Egypt, but we didn't get here on spiritual boats. We got here on literal boats.
Pause.
So,
Did she just?
What did she say?
What did you say, nigga?
So obviously, right? If a place that you're going to is spiritually called something, then the method of transportation has to also be spiritual.
Our people are stupid as hell.
Oh my Jesus.
Because we just read in read again, Revelation 11 and 8.
Yes, sir.
She said, if it's spiritual Egypt, then why were the ships physical?
Really, nigga?
You can't make this stuff
up. Read that.
Revelation chapter 11, verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city.
So, the great city. The great city. This is a place, a physical place. Okay? There's a lot of physical things going on here. Bodies, city. Okay, come on.
Which spiritually is called.
Is what?
Called Sodom.
Wait. So, something physical can be spiritually called something. Like, for example, right? This is a very minute example. You are not related to my child, right? My son. Y'all not flesh and blood, immediate family, none of that, right?
Right.
But you can be called his godfather. Right?
Right.
Now, are you a spirit? Like, are you a ghost?
No.
You still have a physical presence, right?
Right.
But you can be spiritually called something.
Right.
But still physically do things.
Right.
Okay. So God said that this actual place, this physical place, is spiritually called what?
Sodom and Egypt.
So you got if it's spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, is it saying that it's like in the spiritual realm, like it's invisible, it's not really a place? Or is it saying the spirits in that physical place would resemble what historically we saw in Sodom and in Egypt? Right? So how would that eliminate the possibility of physically going to this place on ships?
You can't make this stuff.
Really? Go back. Give me that. Titus 1. About what it called the Cretians. This is verse 12, right?
Yes, sir. The book of Titus chapter 1 and verse 12.
Come on.
One of themselves, even a prophet of their own, said, the Cretians are always liars. Even beasts, slow bellies.
What?
Evil beasts, slow bellies.
They slow. They dumb. You understand? I'm telling you, especially they're the circumcision. So go back a few seconds. Go ahead.
What kill me is they be so confident in what they saying. Right. She was like, well, wasn't it spiritual ships? You did what? Let me get spiritual bring, spiritual. That's not, they don't have no precepts and no
spiritual
alternate
selling.
Yeah, they have no alternate precept to give the understanding. Their sole purpose is to try to discredit and cause confusion on our breakdown.
We got a precept.
We got precepts. Precepts.
Give me that real quick. Isaiah 22 verse 18.
Bring it out.
We're going to come back to this. Go back a few seconds, like 33 seconds. Well, read Isaiah 22:18.
Isaiah chapter 22 and verse 18.
Come on.
He will surely violently turn and toss thee
so
like
God will do what?
He will surely violently turn and toss thee.
God said that he will surely, meaning this is going to happen, shall, meaning in the future, will violently turn and toss thee. Thee is talking about the children of Israel, the nation. Right. You understand? It ain't talking about you going to be asleep and tossing it. No. God is going to violently toss and turn thee. Go ahead.
Like a ball.
Like a what?
Like a ball.
Like a ball. Go ahead.
Into a large country.
Into a what?
Large country.
A large spirit?
Large country.
Hold on, wait. So the violently toss and turn is spiritual because, hold on. Now the large country is a physical place, right?
Right.
So the nation of Israel will be physically tossed and turned into this place. Now, when you walking to a place, you being escorted on foot. Nah. Right? But if perhaps you have to be transported on something that's known for violently tossing and turning objects within it, that would be a body of water, right?
Right.
So wasn't a nation of people transported throughout the earth on large bodies of water?
Yes, sir.
When they got done being violently tossed and turned across the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, damn near every ocean, right? Didn't they land in a large country? So Isaiah is saying the same thing that Moses spoke about. The Israelites gonna go into slavery on ships into America and everywhere else we was scattered to.
Message.
So go back to the clip.
Egypt. But we didn't get here on spiritual boats. We got here on literal boats. So how are the boats literal, but the place is spiritual? And then if you keep reading, it says, there you shall offer yourselves for sale to your enemies as male and female slaves. Now, all of us know that people who were brought over here in ships did not volunteer for slavery. They were kidnapped and forced into slavery. That is not offering yourself. But let's go back to the Egypt thing, because that prophecy seems to have been fulfilled in Jeremiah 43. Chapter 43 verse 7 says, and they came into the land of Egypt, for they did not obey the voice of the Lord, and they arrived at Tapanhes. See, not us. We was too late, y'all. I know there's plenty of parallels between the African slaves that were here in America and the horrible things that happened to the children of Israel in the times of the Bible. But just because similar events happen to these two people groups doesn't mean that we're the same people.
So this is what the apologists do. They think like they smart and they find a precept or, a scripture to make it seem like the curses have already been fulfilled. But I don't know, what do they do with this?
You better shut your black
28
lips.
and read verse 46.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
So the they here is talking about the curses. When you start at 45, the curses shall be upon the Israelites for what?
For a sign and for a wonder. And upon thy seed.
Upon what?
Upon thy seed.
Upon thy seed.
Forever.
Forever. So wait a minute. So these curses, God is saying that they do not have a single occurrence. They have reoccurrences because they're upon you and your seed, meaning generations after you, forever. As long as the Israelites exist, they will be going through the curses. The curses will be upon them as a sign. Hit the bomb! Now, I'm going to show y'all, the scholars, they know this, but dumb, stupid, black, urban apologists. But before we do that, let's deal with the history in Jeremiah. Let's go to Jeremiah 39. I'm going to try to make this quick. It's a lot of here. This is actually some of my favorite history. So, in the year 586, some say 587 BC, you had the third and final siege that Babylon did on Jerusalem, right? When they besieged it and they completely destroyed it and set the temple on fire with the help of the Edomites, right? So, Jeremiah 39, read verse 1.
Jeremiah chapter 39 and verse 1. In the 9th year of Zedekiah, king of Judah, in the 10th month, came Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, and all his army against Jerusalem, and they besieged it. And in the 11th year of Zedekiah, in the 4th month, the 9th day of the month, the city was broken up.
Right. So, after those years of being sieged, it was, 2 years, right? After that long period of being besieged, the gates began to sink into the ground. The city was broken up. The enemies were able to fully invade Jerusalem. That's what you're reading about, right? So now jump down to verse 10, verse 9.
Verse 9.
Go ahead.
Then,
so start at 8. Come on.
And the Chaldeans burned the king's house and the houses of the people with fire, and break down the walls of Jerusalem.
Right. So this, like I said, the final siege. Go ahead.
Then Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, carried away captive into Babylon the remnants of the people that remained in the city. And those that fell away, that fell to him, with the rest of the people that remain.
So what's happening right here? The Babylonians are destroying Jerusalem and they're taking Israelites captive. So who are the captors right now? Who's taking us captive? Babylon. Come on.
But Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, left of the poor of the people, which had nothing, in the land of Judah, and gave them vineyards and fields at the same time.
So when Babylon did this final siege, what did they do? They left the poorest of the people there in the land, right? Read.
Verse 11. Now Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, gave charge concerning Jeremiah.
Concerning who?
Jeremiah to Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, saying,
Read.
Take him, and look well to him, and do him no harm, but do unto him even as he shall say unto thee.
So Jeremiah was not taken into captivity, right? He had options. Matter of fact, jump down to chapter 40. Chapter 40 and verse 1.
Jeremiah chapter 40, verse 1. The word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord, after that Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, had let him go from Ramah, when he had taken him, being bound in chains among all that were carried away captive of Jerusalem and Judah, which were carried away captive unto Babylon.
Watch this.
And the captain of the guard took Jeremiah and said unto him, The Lord thy God hath pronounced this evil upon this place.
Come on.
Now the Lord hath brought it, and done according as he hath said, because ye have sinned against the Lord, and have obeyed and have not obeyed his voice. Therefore this thing is come upon you.
Right. Read.
And now, behold, I loose thee this day from the chains which were upon thy hand.
So Jeremiah is being loosed. The guard is letting Jeremiah go. Go ahead.
If it seem good unto thee to come with me into Babylon.
So if you want to come with me to Babylon, go ahead.
Come, and I will look well unto thee.
But
if it seem ill unto thee to come with me into Babylon, forbear.
So Jeremiah had an option. You can come with me to Babylon. Or if you want to stay, you can stay with who? The remnant, the poorest of the people that was left in the land. Right? Come on.
Behold, all the land is before thee. Whither it seemeth good and convenient for thee to go, thither go. Now, while he was not yet gone back.
Okay, so now watch this. Jump down to verse 7.
Verse 7. Now when all the captains of the forces which were in the fields, even they and their men, heard that the king of Babylon had made Gedaliah the son of Ahikam governor in the land, and had committed unto him men and women and children, and of the poor of the land, of them that were not carried away captive to Babylon.
That were what?
Not carried away captive to Babylon.
So Gedaliah was in charge of the men, women, and children that were not carried away captive into Babylon. Where are they? They're in the land. They were left in the land. Right? So during this history, in chapters 40 and 41, you read about a brother, an Israelite named Ishmael. You know, Jake, we slow. Right. We had a brother asking about Elam in the book of Ezra. So why it say Elam? It's an Israelite name, Elam. This is Hebrew names, bro.
Stop it.
You can be named Ishmael. You can be named Elam. Yeah, you can be named Esau, but don't do that. That's pretty stupid. Right. You understand? But anyway, it was a nigga named Ishmael that sold out to the Ammonites and killed Gedaliah, and to basically proceed to make to try to get that remnant that was left captive to the Ammonites. But we fought back, we resisted. However, we got scared because Gedaliah is killed, and it's going to look to the king of Babylon as if we're rebelling. We're trying to do a coup d'etat. So the spirit of fear got up on that remnant that was left in the land. Now go to chapter 42. Chapter 42, verse 1.
Jeremiah chapter 42, verse 1.
Go ahead.
And all the captains of the forces, and Johanan, the son of Kareah, and Jezaniah, the son of Hoshea, and all the people from the least even unto the greatest came near.
Read.
And said unto Jeremiah the prophet, Let, we beseech thee, our supplication be accepted before thee, and pray for us unto the Lord thy God.
And y'all know what this go with? This go with Ezekiel 33, and I'm going to explain how. So Jeremiah is there with the remnant, right? Jeremiah is reputable as a prophet to the Lord. He communicates with the Lord. The Lord communicates with him. They're going to Jeremiah. Jeremiah, please pray to the Lord for us. What shall we do? Gedaliah, our leader, the governor appointed over us by Babylon, he's dead. We're afraid of what Babylon is going to do as a result of that. Go to the Lord and inquire of what we shall do. Go ahead.
Even for all this remnant, for we are left but a few of many, as thine eyes do behold us. That the Lord thy God may show us the way wherein we may walk, and the thing that we may do. Then Jeremiah the prophet said unto them, I have heard you. Behold, I will pray unto the Lord your God according to your words. And it shall come to pass, that whatsoever thing the Lord shall answer you, I will declare it unto you. I will keep nothing back from you.
So Jeremiah was like, okay, I got you. Right? So it was a time period went by, because the answer don't come immediately always. But eventually he came back with the answer from the Lord that they said that they would listen to. So jump down to verse 10.
Verse 10.
Go ahead.
If ye will still abide in this land,
if you stay here in Jerusalem, go ahead.
Then will I build you, and not pull you down, and I will plant you, and not pluck you up. For I repent me of the evil that I have done unto you.
So now jump down to verse 13.
Verse 13. But if ye say, we will not dwell in this land, neither obey the voice of the Lord your God, saying, no, but we will go into the land of Egypt, where we shall see no war, nor hear the sound of the trumpet, nor have hunger of bread, and there will we dwell. And
whoa. So instead of staying in the land, if y'all say, hey, we're going to go into Egypt, where we shall see no war, nor hear the sound of the trumpet, nor have hunger of bread. Does this sound like they're going to offer themselves as slaves and not be bought? No, this don't sound like that. But anyway, keep reading.
No.
Watch this.
Verse 15.
Go ahead.
And now therefore hear the word of the Lord, ye remnant of Judah. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel. If ye wholly set your faces to enter into Egypt, and go to sojourn there, then it shall come to pass that the sword which ye feared shall overtake you there in the land of Egypt.
So what is the sword that they feared? The sword of Babylon. God said that sword that you're scared of is going to pursue you into Egypt. Go ahead.
And the famine whereof ye were afraid shall follow close after you there in Egypt. And there ye shall die.
So that was the answer from the Lord. Just stay here. Don't worry about Babylon. Everything going to be all right. But if you just that scared and you going to Egypt, just know you going to get exactly what you running from. Right? So now go to chapter 40. You know we the Israelites.
That's right.
So what did we do?
We ran.
Did we listen to the prophet that we begged counsel from? What the Israelites do?
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Jeremiah 43 verse 1.
Jeremiah 43 verse 1. And it came to pass that when Jeremiah had made an end of speaking unto all the people all the words of the Lord their God, for which the Lord their God had sent him to them, even all these words, then spake Azariah the son of Hoshiah and Johanan the son of Kareah.
So after Jeremiah let them know what the deal was, just stay here, don't worry about Babylon, y'all gonna be all right. After Jeremiah said that, go ahead.
And all the proud men, saying unto Jeremiah, thou speakest falsely.
You lying. Hell no. The Lord ain't say that.
Hell no.
The Lord ain't say not to go into Egypt.
Come on now.
Go ahead.
The Lord our God have not sent thee to say, go not into Egypt to sojourn there.
So we convinced ourselves that Jeremiah was lying, and we decided to go ahead and pursue refuge in the land of Egypt.
You can't make this.
Now, y'all remember what type of people these was, right? They was the what?
The remnant.
The what remnant?
The poor.
The poor.
The what?
The poor.
So, for one, was it a body of water or some type of method of to where they required ships to go to Egypt?
No.
For two, did they have ships?
Absolutely not.
So, let's see. Read verse 5. Verse 8.
Verse 8.
Go ahead.
Then came the word of the Lord unto Jeremiah in Tappanese, saying, Take great stones in thine hand, and hide them in the clay in the bricklin, which is at the entry of Pharaoh's house, in Tappanese, in the sight of the men of Judah. And say unto them, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, Behold, I will send and take Nebuchadrezzar, the king of Babylon, my servant, and will set his throne upon these stones that I have hid, and he shall spread his royal pavilion over them.
So, what it's talking about, Babylon is going to conquer Egypt. And Ezekiel dealt with that in Ezekiel chapter 29, when you read the latter verses of the chapter. So, Deuteronomy 28:68, according to the English Standard Version, that they say was fulfilled in Jeremiah 43 that we just read. The narrative is we were going to get on ships, go to Egypt, try to sell ourselves to Egypt, but they were going to reject us, right? Mm-hmm. Well, we're reading the history of what they say fulfilled Deuteronomy 28:68. I don't see any ships. And when we got there, we didn't get rejected by Egypt. Matter of fact, read chapter 44, verse 1.
Jeremiah chapter 44 and verse 1. The word that came to Jeremiah concerning all the Jews which dwell in the land of Egypt, which dwell in the land of Egypt.
So what happened? We got there. We got there without ships, and no man shall buy you. No, we dwelt. So we got there without ships, and we dwelt. That is not Deuteronomy 28:68. Right. The hell, nigga. But like I said, let's go. Let's go to the Christian scholars. All right, go give me that on Bible Hub, the Berean Study Bible. Now watch this. Return into Egypt. We'll return you to Egypt. Scroll down, please. Thank you. Watch, this is the Berean Study Bible commentary. Watch this.
The phrase return you to Egypt is deeply symbolic.
Read again.
The phrase return you to Egypt is deeply symbolic.
But the black woman said, look, in Jeremiah 43, they went back to Egypt, see? They went. It was fulfilled. But the scholars say that this is deeply symbolic. Go ahead.
Egypt represents the place of bondage from which the Israelites were miraculously delivered.
Go ahead.
The Hebrew root shav means to turn back or return, indicating a reversal of the freedom they once received. Mm-hmm. This return to Egypt is not just physical, but also spiritual.
So she was really taking a shot. The clip said that it was about the black Hebrew Israelites. But she was really taking a shot at the Berean Study Bible scholars.
Maybe.
Because they said that return to Egypt is spiritual.
Right.
That's what they said. If it's spiritual, then why would the ships be physical? Looking at.
You better shut your black
lips. Symbolizing a regression into slavery and oppression due to disobedience.
So the scholars know that Egypt, when it says return into Egypt, is talking about a place of slavery and oppression.
Hit the damn.
Meaning it could be anywhere in the world that's happening. The Israelites will be delivered there.
Right.
You understand? They know that. Now read the in ships.
In ships. The mention of ships is significant as it contrasts with the Israelites' original exodus from Egypt, which was on foot through the parted Red Sea.
Again, I know we always say that, we always bring that out.
Right.
But we've been going so hard and doing it. The dumb, stupid urban apologists, they think we just, the black Hebrew Israelites made that up. No, the Exodus, we went out on foot. You understand? All travel between, back and forth from Egypt to Israel, it did not require ships. Okay? So, the mention of ships here contrasts, right, the biblical way of transportation in which we performed in biblical times. Come on.
Ships imply a forced and humiliating journey.
That's Isaiah 22:18, tossed to and fro violently. Go ahead.
Possibly indicating a broader dispersion.
A what?
A broader dispersion.
A what?
A broader dispersion and exile.
Wait a minute. The scholars know. These ships, meaning they taking you far. That ain't talking about next door, your southern neighbor, Egypt.
But Cap.
It's a broader dispersion.
Cap.
That the scholars know that.
That's right.
Cap.
What's
You know,
up?
but you know they Satan, right? You see why I say possibly. They still want to put a little ounce of doubt in that. But they know it's the truth.
The devil.
They know that.
Watch this. Watch this.
Historically.
So let's see if they say historically. You know, Jeremiah, it didn't say ships, but you know.
Right.
Let's see historically what.
This could allude to the later captivities.
The what?
Later captivities.
The what?
Later captivity.
The later captivities with an S. Wait.
Come on, brother.
It was only one Egyptian captivity.
Right.
And that was before Deuteronomy 28:68 was written.
Message.
So the later captivity, what they're implying is that Egypt again with ships is not talking about that physical location in Northeast Africa. That's talking about a land of bondage, period.
Message.
Egypt meant Babylon, Egypt meant Greece, Egypt meant Persia, whatever, but this one on ships would be a broader dispersion.
Right.
Come on.
And dispersions of the Jewish people, emphasizing the severity of the consequences of turning away from God.
So let's go to another scholar. Go to Ellicott. Because these versions, they trip up over this part right here. Read that. Watch this. Ye shall be sold.
Ye shall be sold, and no man shall buy you.
Now, the English Standard Version says you're going to offer yourselves as slaves, and nobody's going to buy you. But the King James say, ye shall be sold unto your enemies, and no man shall buy you. So, either King James was high on crack, because how you get sold but then not bought?
Stop it.
See, that's why the other versions, what he meant was you're going to offer yourself. It don't say offer. It say ye shall be sold. So how do you get sold and no man shall buy you? This scholar gives a little sense to that. So let's read this right here.
Rashi explains thus: Ye shall desire to be sold, ye shall offer yourselves as slaves to your enemies, and shall be refused because you are appointed to slaughter and destruction. Or the seller shall sell you to other sellers, and no one will care to keep you. But
stop. Now, our leader, Bishop, taught us what that word but mean. When you see the word but, negate all the bullshit that was said before that. Right. You understand? What was finna be said after this but is what you really need to pay attention to. Message. So, but the what?
But the same word.
That word, no man shall buy you, is what?
Is used in the following passage by Nehemiah. We, after our ability, have redeemed.
Have what?
Redeemed.
Have what?
Have redeemed.
Have what?
Have redeemed.
So now, when you understand that word buy you at the end of the verse mean redeem, when you redeem something, that means you're trying to buy back what was already sold. So it's not you're going to offer yourself to be sold and not get bought. No. You're going to be bought, but not bought back. You understand? You're not going to be redeemed. Read on.
We, after our ability, have redeemed our brethren, the Jews, which were sold to the heathen. Nehemiah 5 and 8. Probably the meaning in Deuteronomy is similar.
Going back to what you said. Probably. Nah, this is what it means. Go ahead.
Ye shall be sold as slaves to your enemies.
You're going to be sold in that spiritual Egypt. Go ahead.
And there will be no one to redeem you.
That's what the hell it means. Damn. And we finna prove it in the Bible. Yeah, all these commentaries. Yeah. But read Deuteronomy 28:68, and then we going to get the precept. Deuteronomy 28:68.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
Come on.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
In a captivity again with ships, a broader dispersion. from the former captivities. Go ahead.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again.
Come on.
And there
there in Egypt where you land on the ships.
Ye shall be sold.
You what?
Ye shall be sold.
You're going to be sold.
Unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
For slaves.
And no man shall buy you.
So there's a very important detail. Once you get sold in this land, no one shall buy you. Guess what? When we went into bondage to another heathen nation, right? At a certain period of time before these curses overtook us, we still in the land, right? But a brother, a sister got sold to another nation. We could take our money and go and buy or redeem our brother and sister from that other nation. Don't believe me? Let's go to the Bible. Leviticus 25:47. I'm telling you, bro, Christianity, especially urban, especially there the circumcision. Telling you, bro, don't listen. Don't listen to black women. Leviticus 25:47.
Don't fall for it. Leviticus chapter 25 and verse 47.
Come on.
And if a sojourner or stranger wax rich by thee,
a heathen wax rich by thee, go ahead.
And thy brother that dwelleth by him wax poor, and sell himself unto the stranger or sojourner by thee, or to the stock of the stranger's family.
So if a brother or sister wax so poor that they get sold to the heathen, go ahead.
After that he is sold.
After that he is sold,
he may be redeemed again. One of his brethren may redeem him.
So Leviticus 25, right, is saying that if this happens to your brother or sister, one of the brethren can redeem him. Deuteronomy 28:68 is letting you know when this junk right here happened, when you go into spiritual Egypt on ships, ain't no brother gonna be able to come and get you and buy you out of that. That's what that means. Precept upon precept. You understand? So stop playing with us. Stop playing your damn self. You are the Israelites. The Bible is talking about you, black woman. You want to be American so bad. Stop. Knock it off. You finna say something?
I said, our people put more time and effort into disproving themselves of being God's chosen people outside of just accepting the good news, sister. What's wrong with you being the Israelite?
Right.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
What's wrong with it is that makes you seem like you're saying you're better than the white man and white woman.
Oh,
that's what's wrong with it. You cannot declare you a nigga, you a slave. You a slave, B.
Nigga on that nag.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
I made you. I raised you. The hell you mean you better than me? You above me.
Boy.
Oh, yes, sir, master. I'm sorry. You understand? Yeah, offer Egypt spiritual ships, whatever. You understand? That's the sickness of slavery. You understand? That was Willie Lynch speaking through that black woman. What you finna say?
I'm saying usually when they try to debate so hard, they got a white man or a white woman at home. That's why they go hard.
All right. Well, white Jesus, she having she lusting out the white Jesus in her mind every day. Now, play this next clip. It ain't just a black woman. You got the black panda bear too. That what the black Christian man is, bro. A black teddy bear, man. So watch this. Look at this.
I gotta see his face.
All right, this video is for those who claim to be Hebrew Israelites. One of the scriptures that are used as a proof text to show that the Israelites are black is Song of Solomon 1 verse 5. I don't think King Solomon was gay, but if you read what the character is actually saying in the poem, it's not King Solomon talking. In verse 2 it says, "Let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth." Verse 3, "For thy love is better than wine, because the savor of thy good ointments. Thy name is as ointment poured forth. Therefore do the virgins love thee." It's still the same person talking in verse 4. Draw me, we will run after thee. The king hath brought me into his chambers. We will be glad and rejoice in thee. We will remember thy love more than wine. The upright love thee. And this is the verse that is used as a proof text to say that the Hebrews were black. The same person that asked the king to kiss him is the same person talking in verse 5. I am black but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem. So my question is, do you suggest that Solomon's gay? I'm pretty sure a lot of you haven't even read the first 4 verses. You just look at that verse 5 and say, oh, Solomon's talking. Solomon wrote this book of Song of Solomon. Therefore, Israel is black. If you saying that, you're also saying that Solomon was gay. Anyway, as you were.
I know he felt smart as hell.
Hey, with that you got him, babe.
So it's a lot to unpack. It's a lot to unpack here. But go to 1 Kings 4 real quick.
I may be slightly autistic.
The book of 1 Kings, chapter 4 and verse 29. And God gave Solomon wisdom.
God gave Solomon what?
Wisdom and understanding exceeding much, and largeness of heart, even as the sand that is on the seashore.
So God gave Solomon wisdom, right? Hold that. Give me Psalm 78 verse 1. Psalm 78 verse 1.
The book of Psalms, chapter 78 and verse 1. Give ear, O my people, to my law. Incline your ears to the words of my mouth.
Come on.
I will open my mouth in a parable.
In a what?
In a parable. I will utter dark sayings.
I will utter dark sayings. So in wisdom, which God gave Solomon, right? There are many parables and dark sayings.
Right.
Now, go to Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 8, verse 1.
Book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 8 and verse 1. Wisdom reacheth from one end to another.
So the topic is wisdom, and this is the wisdom of Solomon. This is Solomon speaking. Go ahead.
And sweetly doth she order all things.
Sweetly doth what?
Sweetly doth she order.
Who?
Sweetly doth she order.
Doth she. Sweetly doth she, brother.
She.
Sweetly doth
Come on
she.
now, dog.
What? Go ahead.
Order all things. I loved her.
I what?
I loved her.
So Solomon said, I loved her. I loved her. Come on.
And sought her out from my youth. I desired to make her my spouse.
My what?
My spouse.
So Solomon, this is how he felt about wisdom.
Right.
I desired to make her my spouse. Right? 1 Corinthians 1:24.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 1, verse 24. But unto them which are called, both Jews and Greeks, Christ, the power of God and the wisdom of God.
Wait a minute. What did it just call Christ?
But unto them which are called, both Jews and Greeks, Christ, the power of God.
Christ is the power of God, and also what?
And the wisdom of God.
So why the hell did Solomon call wisdom a she? What is that? That is a dark saying. Now, I'm going to show y'all something else. Go to Ephesians 5:33. This is why the Song of Solomon is written the way it's written, the same as Psalms chapter 45, right? According to your human, dumb, simple, retarded brain, God gave. Damn. What the hell is this?
Goofy.
Shame on you.
Ephesians 5, read verse 30.
Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 30.
29.
Verse 29.
Come on.
For no man ever yet hated his own flesh, but nourisheth and cherisheth it. Even as the Lord, the church.
Even as what?
Even as the Lord, the church.
So no man, you're supposed to love your wife as your own body. No man ever despises his own body, right? And so it's the same relationship between the Lord Christ and the church. Message includes men.
Right.
Come on.
For we are members of his body, of his flesh, and of his bones. For this cause shall a man leave his father and mother, and shall be joined unto his wife, and they two shall be one flesh.
So it's talking about man and wife, husband and wife.
Right.
Come on.
This is a great mystery.
It's a what?
This is a great mystery.
Or a parable, a dark saying. Come on.
But I speak concerning Christ and the church.
Concerning what?
Christ and the church.
That's Song of Solomon. Damn, dummy. That's what it's talking about. Go to Psalms 2.
Bring it out.
Psalms 2, read 6 and 7, then chapter 12.
The book of Psalms, chapter 2 and verse 6.
Come on.
Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion.
So who is the king that the Lord set up on his holy hill? Let's see, read on.
I will declare the decree. The Lord hath said unto me, Thou art my son.
Thou what?
Thou art my son.
Thou art my son. Who is he talking to? Who is the son of God that he set up as his king? Christ.
Right.
Jump down to verse 12.
Verse 12. Kiss the son.
Do what?
Kiss the son, lest he be angry.
What is God on? What God got going? In the mind of the dumb, stupid Negro, God is promoting sodomy. No.
Stop
Hell
it.
no.
Get
Read
some
John
help.
14 and 15. This is what it means to kiss the son. What the hell is wrong with that, bro? We stupid. You trying to prove the Israelites wrong. And look where it gets you. Come on.
John chapter 14, verse 15.
Come on.
If ye love me.
If you what?
If ye love me.
If you love the son,
keep my commandments.
that's how you kiss the son. Now, go back to 1 Kings 4. So this is the level of wisdom that was given to Solomon. It's way above the reach of the dumb lord black nigga.
Right.
Urban apologists. Read that.
1 Kings chapter 4,
32
and verse
now.
32. And he spake 3,000 proverbs.
So Solomon spake 3,000 proverbs, and what else?
And his songs
His
were,
what?
And his songs.
And his songs
were 1,005.
So, now give me Sirach 47 real quick. Sirach 47 and 13.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 47 and verse 13.
Come on.
Solomon reigned in a peaceable time and was honored, for God made all quiet round about him, that he might build an house in his name and prepare his sanctuary forever.
Jump down to verse 17.
Verse 17. The countries marveled at thee for thy songs.
For thy what?
For thy songs.
So what do we all agree that Solomon had?
Songs.
Song of Solomon 1 and 1?
Yes, sir. The book of Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 1.
Come on.
The song of songs, which is Solomon.
Which is what?
Which is Solomon.
So whose song is this?
Solomon.
Now read verse 5.
Verse 5. I am black.
Whose song is this?
Solomon.
Okay. Come on.
I am black, but comely. O ye daughters of Jerusalem.
O ye daughters of Jerusalem. So he's saying that the person speaking is a female, right? But the speaker is addressing the females. Why does this work? We gonna get to that in a second.
Help him out.
Better shut your black lips.
Help him out.
But let's just see, like, cause we just the black Hebrew Israelites. Like I said, the other people, they don't diss the Berean study Bible scholars,
Stop
the
it.
Ellicotts and all of them.
Right.
They just call us stupid, but it's people that have done research and are deemed actual scholars and have published books. And look at how they interpret the Song of Solomon. Put it on the screen. Give me the book cover first. Who's Who in Philadelphia? So this is Who's Who in Philadelphia by Charles Fred White. Now give me the page.
That King Solomon.
That what?
That King Solomon.
Uh-huh.
The wise man of our Bible
Uh-huh.
proudly acknowledged that he was black.
Where? In his song.
Right.
Song of Solomon 1 and 5. The hell is wrong with you? Now give me the next book. You know what the scriptures say about witnesses? 2 or 3.
Bring it out.
Give me the light and truth. This is the light and truth collected from the Bible and ancient and modern history, containing the universal history. Okay. That's not written by a black Hebrew Israelite. Go to the page.
Hold up.
Come on.
Solomon. The Song of Solomon, the wise man.
Come on.
The words of Solomon, the son
The
of
what?
The words of Solomon.
The what?
The words of Solomon.
Okay.
The son of David to his friends.
So not his friends to him, but him to his friends.
Right.
Come on.
I am black, but comely, graceful. O ye daughters of Jerusalem, look not upon me because I am black as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. Here, Solomon describes his color.
Solomon what?
Solomon describes his color.
What's their pronoun?
His.
Did he say his?
His, my bad, Cap.
What, man?
Oh, my goodness.
Here Solomon describes his color.
Yes, sir.
That man say her. Yeah. His color to be what?
His color to be as beautiful as the tents of Kedar, whose tents were made of black goat's hair.
So now, give me the translation, the other translation, since we doing that. All right, Holy Bible, New Living Translation. Who was Solomon daddy, y'all?
King
David. All right, let's see what's in the New Living Translation about David. Solomon's daddy.
So Jesse,
this is 1 Samuel 16 and 12, y'all, about David.
So Jesse sent for him.
The him is David.
He was dark and handsome.
He was what?
He was dark and handsome with beautiful eyes.
He was black. The hell?
Facts.
So Solomon daddy was black, so of course he's gonna say in his song,
You better shut your black lips.
Right.
my daddy's son. Right. So now, go back to the Berean Study Bible. These aren't black Hebrew Israelites, guys. These are scholars, multiple. Berean Study Bible, Song of Solomon 1 and 5. I want the part where it say, "O ye daughters of Jerusalem." Come on.
This phrase addresses the women of Jerusalem who represent the societal norms and expectations of beauty.
Watch this.
The daughters of Jerusalem are often seen as a chorus or audience.
Or what?
As a chorus or audience within the Song of Solomon.
So they're not the ones singing it. They are the audience. Y'all know what audience means, right? You're on the receiving end of the lyrics. You're not the ones declaring it. The daughters are not saying, "I am black." You understand?
Right.
They're being told, "I am black" by their king, King Solomon.
Right. Go.
Come on, man. Stop playing. You playing yourself, bro. Solomon is black, bro. Just accept it. Daddy was dark and handsome with beautiful eyes. Maybe you mad. Maybe he's scarred. Some dude he went to school with black with hazel eyes stole his girlfriend somehow. He just mad. David and Solomon. I don't know. You know what they say when niggas just make stuff up and try to debunk and all that. They be like, "Who hurt you?" You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But just in case that's not enough, all right, go to Lamentations chapter 4. Lamentations chapter 4, verse 8.
Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 8.
So this is Jeremiah, right? Which was an Israelite, as David and Solomon, speaking about what happened to his people. Come on.
Their visage is blacker
So
than a
what
coal.
is your visage? Your visage is your outward appearance, your face. Their visage was what?
Is blacker than a coal. They are not known in the streets. Their skin cleaveth to their bones.
So it mentions skin in the same verse, but maybe it's a different context in the beginning. The beginning is spiritual. Their visage is spiritual black. They were sad. That's what it means. Read chapter 5, verse 10. Same book.
Lamentations chapter 5, verse 10.
This is Jeremiah speaking.
Our.
Stop. Pronoun. Our. So this is Jeremiah's lamenting about him and his people. So he's included in this. What does he say?
Our skin.
Our what?
Skin.
Our what?
Skin.
Was what?
Was black.
Was black.
Black. Like an oven.
So it ain't like black like I don't know, what's something that's black but white.
Oh my Jesus.
But when you look inside the oven, you understand that the burnt, you know what I'm saying? And you know what they call it, the rubble, I guess.
Right.
Is very, very black.
Right.
So we said their skin was black. Why? Read on.
Our skin was black like an oven because of the terrible famine.
Right. So how does being black relates to a famine? Well, when black people are when we go through starvation, we deal with hyperpigmentation, which causes our skin to become darker.
Message.
White people, when they starve, they also go through a hyperpigmentation. The difference is, it doesn't make them black.
Right.
You understand? It don't make them black. It make them blister. The hell is this?
Yeah.
So the Israelites in the Bible, God said their skin is black.
That's right.
Multiple scholars, multiple sources. You understand? So shut your damn black lips. What the hell wrong with you? Give me the next apologist, man. Yeah, and they think this is like a heavy hitter. So we dealt with the circumcision, the black woman, black man. Now let's get to Esau.
They daddy.
Yeah, his caption is a contradiction. Equipping the saints.
When we go into the book of Acts, we can see numerous times where the Apostle Paul is talking really to everyone he comes across. In Acts chapter 13, we see this specifically where he is in Antioch of Pisidia, and nearly the whole city comes out to him. In chapter 14, he goes to Derbe, and he preaches to the city. In chapter 17, he goes to Athens. He goes to the marketplace and preaches to whoever he comes across. And then he ends up in the Areopagus, and he preaches to everyone who's there. In verse 30, saying that God has called all people everywhere to repentance. So did Paul himself believe that he would preach to everyone? Well, yes, he did. In fact, he says he preached to everyone. In Colossians chapter 1, verse 28, it says, "We proclaim him, admonishing every person and teaching every person with all wisdom, so that we may present every person complete in Christ." Paul ministered to everyone. He wanted all people to come to Christ. And so he preached his message to all of them. And so it truly is the case that it did not matter to Paul what nation you came from, what your skin color was, what tribe you belonged to, what people you belonged to, what ethnicity you were. Didn't matter. Paul says it was every person that he preached to. And he meant what he said.
That nigga. Well, alrighty then. So we're good. We're in a coffin. Let's just back up. What are we gonna do? Just shut the Israelites down.
You're gonna shut your white mouth.
So it's a lot here, right? So, Paul, every man. Let's go to Acts 24. So, Paul was, now Peter spoke about it in terms of his epistles, right, to Romans, Corinthians, Colossians, Ephesians, Thessalonians, so on and so forth. It was hard to be understood. He was doing a lot of navigating and traveling. He was raised in Tarsus. He knew how to maneuver and navigate dealing with Edomites. Just so happened he was in a situation where his own people, which were black, wanted to put him to death, and he had to appeal to the Edomite, in which he had to deal with wisdom to navigate through that situation. So his letters, it's the same thing, right? It's very complex. It's not ordinary. But if you're studied and you understand, then you know who Paul was making reference to in terms of salvation. But we gonna deal with that. But let's start here. Read that.
Verse 1.
14.
The book of Acts, chapter 24 and verse 14.
So this is Paul speaking himself. Go ahead.
But this I confess unto thee, that after the way which they call heresy, so worship I the God of my fathers,
Go ahead.
believing all things which are written in the law and in the prophets.
Wait a minute. So Paul is saying, he's declaring that he believes all things written in the law and the prophets. What is that? What is that? What's the law and the prophets? Help me out.
The Old Testament.
The Old Testament. Paul said he believed all things that was written in the Old Testament.
That's right.
What about what he taught? Go to Acts 26. Acts 26, verse 22.
The book of Acts, chapter 26, verse 22.
Go ahead.
Having therefore obtained help of God, I continue unto this day, witnessing both to small and great.
So this is talking about what he taught. So he said what he believed. He believed all things written in the law and the prophets. But now this is talking about what he taught. Go ahead.
Saying none other things than those which the prophets and Moses did say should come.
So when you read the prophets and Moses, which is what? The Old Testament. They prophesied, right?
Right.
And Paul said he neither disbelieved in what they taught, nor taught anything different. Right?
Right.
Go to Isaiah chapter 40 and verse 15. What y'all got to understand is Paul really believed this. He really did. According to Acts 24, right?
Right.
Okay. Read that.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 40, verse 15.
Come on.
Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket.
Come on.
And are counted as the small dust of the balance.
So, a drop of a bucket. A bucket is something that gets very, very full, right?
Right.
If you carrying a bucket and a drop fall out of that bucket, is you going to be like, damn, I got to start over?
Hell no.
Is you going to give a damn about that little drop?
Hell no.
So that's what God said. All the nations is, they're like a drop that fall from a bucket. A piece of dust on a balance or a scale.
That's
A lot of
right.
these scales, in order to even come on, they got to have weight.
Exactly.
If you put a piece of small dust on a scale, is it even going to come on? Is it going to read? Is it going to give you a weight? No. It's going to give you nothing. So read verse 17.
Verse 17. All nations before him are as nothing.
Or as what?
Are as nothing.
So
Damn bomb, brother.
Paul didn't teach nothing different. This is what he really believed. If you were outside of the nation of Israel, you were absolutely nothing. You understand? It is what it is. Now, before I get into who Paul taught and all of that, because he mentioned Acts 13 and Acts 14 and all that, we going to go back. Remember what we did in the beginning, right, with the gem of the week? The white man himself let you know what was up with America, right? Check this out. The white man finna let you know what's up with Paul's writings. Play that for us.
About the Israelite kings of the houses of Judah, Zerah and Phares.
Well, absolutely. We're
Yes.
talking about the dispersion of Israel.
Right,
And
right.
Paul knew that the nations that he went to were all dispersed Israelites.
Yes.
And his letters prove it over again and again.
Yes, so that the universalists who want to interpret this phrase the way it has been translated, you could say it like this: to bear my name before the nations, which Gentiles they assume means non-Israelites.
Right.
Okay. And kings, which is another separate group, whoever they might be, and the children of Israel, as if the first two were different from the latter.
Right, but the grammatical construction is called a hendiatrisin, and it means one by means of three. It means that all three of these entities being mentioned are actually the same. The nations and the kings of the sons of Israel is the literal reading.
Yes. Okay, very good. Well, let me finish with verse 16. For I will show him how great things he must suffer for my name's sake. So for the Paul bashers, these two verses, 15 and 16, are very succinctly declaring that Paul is a chosen vessel.
Absolutely. The Paul bashers are doing us a great disservice.
Yes.
Because these verses not only do that, they prove that Christianity is for only
Right.
the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Right, because of that translation, the universe have chosen to universalize it, and the Paul bashers agree with them, not understanding the grammar here.
Well, the Paul bashers' biggest mistake is simply taking for granted
Yeah.
that the mainstream translators translated all this properly.
Right, absolutely.
And they botched it at every turn.
Yeah,
they universalized it, they twisted it and perverted it at every turn.
Right.
And this is one of the primary verses.
Damn! Go to the next time step. A bit more. Little Edo sauce. Say that.
They just took for granted the Jewish definitions of a lot of terms, like
Right.
Gentiles.
Right.
But Jerome, when he translated the Vulgate, there are other words besides gentilis that he could use.
Okay.
But a gentilis indicates somebody of the same race.
Yes,
Not necessarily of the same nation, but of the same race.
of the same race, exactly.
And there are other words in Latin that denote people of other countries
Yes.
that don't make that distinction.
Okay.
That don't
Yeah.
have that connotation.
Right. And the whole world has been fooled by the Jewish redefinition of the word Gentile to mean non-Jew.
And it never did.
And it never did. That's right.
And Paul, the commission here to Paul is to go and bring the name of Christ before both
Yes.
the nations and kings of the sons of Israel.
Right.
And Paul's epistles prove over and over again, and he does it to the Romans, and he does it to the Corinthians, that they are the dispersed children of Israel.
Right.
And if
You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. Go to Romans 9 and 1. So for the sake of time. Damn. For the sake of time. Romans 9 and 1.
Book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 1. I say the truth in Christ. I lie not. My conscience also bearing me witness in the Holy Ghost, that I have great heaviness and continual sorrow in my heart.
So mind you, he's speaking the truth in Christ, right? He in the spirit. Come on.
For I could wish that myself were accursed from Christ for my brethren.
For my who?
For my brethren.
My brethren.
My kinsmen, according to the flesh.
According to the flesh, meaning bloodline, read.
Who are Israelites.
Who are what?
Who are Israelites.
Who are Israelites?
To whom?
Now, this is talking about the according to the flesh, not spiritual, right? Like Babylon is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. This is according to the flesh.
That's right.
So who are Israelites? Read.
To whom pertaineth the adoption.
That's Christ's death. Go ahead.
And the glory.
In the kingdom. Come on.
And the covenants.
And the covenants, meaning old and new. Read.
And the giving of the law.
And the giving of the law. Come on.
And the service of God. And the promises.
The promises. What's the biggest promise? Christ. All that pertains to the Israelites. Come on.
Whose are the fathers. And of whom, as concerning the flesh, Christ came.
That's right.
Who is over all. God blessed forever.
Come on.
Amen.
Read.
Not as though the word of God have taken none effect.
Watch this.
For they are not all Israel which are of Israel.
Because you had wicked Pharisees, scribes, and people that followed them that rejected Christ, right? It's some of our people that they won't get it, like some of these dumbass urban apologists.
Right.
They are of Israel according to the flesh, but they not of the elect.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Neither, because they are the seed of Abraham.
Not only amongst the Israelites, but the seed of Abraham in general. Because remember, he had Ishmael, he had the children with Keturah, right? Just because you came out of Abraham's loins, read.
Are they all children?
Don't mean you a child of God.
Hell no.
Come on.
But in Isaac shall thy seed be called.
And who did Isaac have? Jacob and Esau. The latter verses go into that. But the Israelites came out of Isaac. Go ahead.
That is, they which are the children of the flesh.
So if you came from Ishmael or any other Abraham's sons,
these are not the children of God.
Ain't that Isaiah 40?
Exactly.
He is saying none of the things that was written in the law and the prophets. The law and the prophets never taught that everybody was children of God, and neither did Paul. What the hell wrong with you?
That's right.
Jump down to verse 24.
Verse 24.
Come on.
Even us, whom he have called, not of the Jews only.
So the Jews, right? And this is where a lot of the confusion come in. The word Jew derives from Judah, right? So Judah was a kingdom known as the southern kingdom, right? Judea. That land consisted of Judah and Benjamin. The Levites dwelt there because they was kicked out by the northern kingdom when you read the history when the kingdom split. And also you had remnants of northern kingdom that wanted to serve God that dwelt in Judea. So they were grown up and raised in the laws and the customs and practices of the law of Moses. Those were called Jews. So if you were not an Israelite, raised in the laws, customs, and practices of the law of Moses, but you were of that bloodline, then you would be considered a Greek, even though you are an Israelite. You understand? You had to be one that was circumcised the 8th day, so on and so forth, to be considered a Jew. Paul was a Jew. So we said not only the Jews, go ahead.
But also of the Gentiles.
But also of the Gentiles. So, mind you, the white scholars said what they said. Gentiles is a word that was used because it signified the lost sheep of the house of Israel. But let's just prove it with the Bible. Read on.
As he saith also in OC.
As he what?
As he saith also in OC.
So Paul is doing what the apologists and a lot of other Christians say that we wrong for doing. Paul is putting a precept. Salvation is not only for the southern kingdom, who was raised in the law that received the gospel first, but also for the northern kingdom, as it also says where?
As he saith also in OC.
In OC. OC is Hosea, the book of Hosea. Come on.
I will call them my people, which were not my people.
So, real quick, go to OC, Hosea. I will call them my people who were not my people. Okay. Hosea 1 and 6.
The book of Hosea, chapter 1 and verse 6. And she conceived again and bare a daughter. And God said unto him, call her name Leruhamah. For I will no more have mercy upon the house of Israel.
Upon who?
Upon the house of Israel.
So he's talking about the house of Israel, right? Come on.
But I will utterly take them away.
Read.
But I will have mercy upon the house of Judah, and will save them by the Lord their God.
That's the Jews. Go ahead.
And will not save them by bow, nor by sword, nor by battle, by horses, nor by horsemen.
You read that history in 2 Kings 19 with Hezekiah. Go ahead.
Verse 8. Now when she weaned Leruhamah, she conceived and bare a son.
Read.
Then said God, call his name Loamah, for ye are not my people, and I will not be your God.
So wait a minute. Who is he talking about? The children of Israel. And not the Jews, though, but the northern kingdom. He said, you are not my people. I will not be your God. So what would they become? Gentiles.
Hit the ball!
The lost sheep. Read on.
Verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be...
Children of who?
The children of Israel.
Children of Israel. Read.
Shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered.
Watch this.
And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them...
Unto who?
Unto them.
Who is the them in this damn verse? Read the top of the verse again.
Yet the number of the children of Israel.
Of who?
Israel.
So when you says in the place where it was said unto them, who is the them? Israel. So what was said unto them? Unto Israel.
Ye are not my people.
What?
Ye are not my people.
So what would be said to the children of Israel? You are not my people. Go ahead.
There. It shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God.
That's what Paul was doing. Paul was fulfilling that. Right. So go to chapter 2, verse 23.
Hosea, chapter 2 and verse 23.
This is what Paul is quoting. Read. Watch this.
And I will sow her unto me in the earth.
Go ahead.
And I will have mercy upon her, that had not obtained mercy.
That was Hosea 1:6 about the house of Israel. Go ahead.
And I will say to them which were not my people.
Who was the them? The Israelites. Go ahead.
Thou art my people. And they shall say, Thou art my God.
So who is that prophecy pertaining to? The Israelites. In particular, the northern kingdom. Go back to Romans 9, read 25 again.
Romans chapter 9, verse 25. As he saith also in OC.
So he's carrying on from 24 when he said not Jews only, but also the Gentiles, as he said in OC. So he let you know what Hosea was talking about. Go ahead.
I will call them my people, which were not my people, and her beloved, which was not beloved.
Watch this.
And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people.
Y'all remember who the them was, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, read.
There shall they be called the children of the living God.
Watch this.
Esaias also crieth concerning Israel.
Concerning who?
Israel.
So who is all this concerning? Starting at verse 24. The Jews and the Gentiles.
Right.
Who is all this concerning? Read it again.
Esaias also crieth.
So not only, I'm going to pull another precept. Not only Hosea, chapter 1 and 2, right? But Isaiah, Esaias is Isaiah. Isaiah also touched on this. Go ahead.
Esaias also crieth concerning Israel, though the number of the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, a remnant shall be saved.
So precept upon precept, Paul is explaining how the northern kingdom cannot receive salvation through Christ. That's what it's talking about. You understand? Romans 11 and 25.
The book of Romans.
Give me, cue up the white man, Christmas is pagan. Christmas isn't pagan. Read that.
Romans chapter 11, verse 25.
Go ahead.
For I would not, brethren, that ye should be ignorant of this mystery, lest ye should be wise in your own conceits.
Read.
That blindness in part is happened to Israel.
Right. Who was blinded? The scribes and Pharisees, which were what? Of the circumcision. Jews. Go ahead.
Until the fullness of the Gentiles be come in.
So I know Christianity taught you that means that all 12 tribes were blind. You understand? So all nations could come in. But let's see what Paul is really saying. Blindness in part happens to the leaders of Israel, right? Because that's who rejected Christ. So, or until the fullness of the Gentiles come in. Read verse 26.
And so all Israel.
So what?
Sheesh.
So when the fullness of the Gentiles come in, what happens?
And so all Israel.
So what?
And so all Israel.
So not just the Jews only, but the ones that were scattered and cast away. You understand?
Hit the
that were estranged from the covenant. God says now they can come back in through Christ. And then what happens?
And so all Israel shall be saved. As it is written.
As it is what?
As it is written.
Go ahead.
There shall come out of Zion the deliverer, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob.
From who?
From Jacob.
From who?
From Jacob.
So who is the Gentiles in verse 25? Jacob!
Hit the damn bomb!
Paul for the precept. But we can't do that though. But Paul for the precept, showing you who the Gentiles is.
Better leave Paul out of this.
Lord, go to Acts 26 and 6.
The book of Acts, chapter 26 and verse 6.
Paul on trial. Come on.
And now I stand.
This is Paul speaking. Now I stand.
And am judged for the hope of the promise made of God unto our fathers. Unto which promise our 12 tribes.
So this is why Paul was being persecuted. Unto which promise? What?
Unto which promise our 12 tribes.
So all Israel.
Read. Instantly serving God day and night. Hope to come.
What?
Hope to come.
Because that wasn't the case at the time. But that's why Paul was a chosen vessel sent unto them from the southern kingdom to let them know, hey, y'all good through Christ. Read.
For which hope's sake, King Agrippa, I am accused of the Jews.
So verse 7 don't say that I'm trying to recruit all nations, King Agrippa. That's why they mad. No, it's because he was trying to wake up the 12 tribes. right? The ones that were considered not his people, the uncircumcised. I better stop playing with it, bro. I'm trying to tell you. All right, so now give me the Wes Huff, and then we gonna close it out.
3 years ago, I made an infographic on some reading I'd done on supposed pagan origins of Christmas. At the start of the research, I would have told you that some of these things were pagan, and that Christians had co-opted a number of them, and that while their origins might have been pagan, they were now completely disassociated from their pagan beginnings. However, as I read more and dug into the literature, and specifically the original sources, I found that my preconceived notion was actually backwards. In fact, some of the things I thought had pagan inceptions were actually practiced by Christians before they were by pagans, and pagans had appropriated them from Christians, not the other way around.
Okay, so the basically what's happening is apologists have went so far to say all that you've heard about Christmas being pagan is wrong. Jedi mind trick. We created Christmas and they added all that pagan stuff.
The devil!
You can't make this up. Now give me Jeremiah.
You better shut your white mouth.
This is the thing about this guy that confounded Billy Carson. He does not use the damn scriptures. He be in all these books and I disproved this and I looked in this text and this text wasn't actually valid in canon and blah, 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 blah. Looking at it. But let's go to the Bible. The hell wrong with you? Jeremiah 10:1.
Jeremiah chapter 10 verse 1.
Come on.
Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
Read.
Thus saith the Lord. Learn not the way of the heathen.
The other nations.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. For the heathen are dismayed at them.
Go ahead.
For the customs of the people are vain.
The customs of these nations are vain. Read.
For one cutteth a tree out of the forest.
So now he's going to tell about these customs, which he's saying that's not to learn, not to do. Go ahead.
The work of the hands of the workman with the axe.
So it involves them cutting a tree out of the forest, right? Read.
They deck it with silver and with gold.
And then they decorate the tree with silver and gold. Huh. Read.
They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not.
What custom is that?
Kriyma.
Okay. Now, for the sake of time, cause it is what it is. Give me the PDF. Number 23. Read that.
Nimrod, grandson of Ham, son of Noah, was the real founder of the Babylonian system that has gripped the world ever since. The system of organized competition, of man-ruled governments and empires based upon the competitive and profit-making economic system.
Now read the next paragraph.
From many ancient writings, considerable is learned of this man.
Come on.
Who stated the great organized worldly apostasy from God that has dominated this world until now.
Watch this.
Nimrod was so evil.
Okay.
It is said he married his own mother.
That's nasty.
Whose name was Semiramis.
Okay.
After Nimrod's untimely death, his so-called mother wife, Semiramis, propagated the evil doctrine of the survival of Nimrod as a spirit being. She claimed a full-grown...
Now, remember it said, be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. That spirit being that she propagated the evil doctrine of him being was the sun. That's why you have Sunday worship.
Right.
She said Nimrod was embodied in the sun. But go ahead.
She claimed a full-grown evergreen tree sprang overnight from a dead tree stump.
So a full-grown evergreen tree sprang overnight. Go ahead.
Which symbolized the springing forth unto new life of the dead Nimrod.
And that's why in the dead of winter, you cut a tree out of the forest. You understand? During the winter solstice, that's what it's all talking. That's what God said not to do. That criminal.
On each anniversary of his birth, she claimed Nimrod would visit the evergreen tree and leave gifts upon it.
And do what?
And leave gifts upon it.
Come on.
December 25th was the birthday of Nimrod. This is the real origin of the Christmas tree.
You damn apologist, bro. Remember the scriptures we read in the beginning. They deceiving you. You understand? They vain talkers and deceivers. They preach philosophy and vain deceit. They trying to pull you back.
Don't fall for it.
Serving the devil and white supremacy. Like Bishop said, y'all, don't fall for it. All right, but this dude Wes, he lucked up today. We didn't really get on him like that. We got on his community people. But you still gonna get you. Even though he ain't came with that shit, but just letting you were just putting it out there. All right? All praise to the Most High. Make sure y'all donate to the Booster Club. Make sure y'all check out the Bible Book of Our Fathers, hosted by Bishop Yawasop, Double Underside Bishop, coming up right now. All praise to the Most High. Shalom, Most High Christ. Shalom.
Peace out, peace out. Look, I ain't saying it ain't on to let go, but sometimes the sauce gotta go. They say I'm cold, I'm just preserving my soul. Peace out. You said your piece, I said my piece. Now I got peace. I got peace.